Hi, Mark Klebenow with Clear Lake Living. Thank you for joining me again today. I wanted to talk about promotion, one of the other 5 P's of marketing. So if you remember in one of the previous videos, I talked about pricing being one of the things that agents love to talk about. Well, promotion is one of the things that they don't like to talk about, and I'm going to show you why. So I did some research this morning on some of the most recent sales, the last 180 days, and we're going to put up that graphic. Sienna, if you can put up that graphic for me. So this is, so if you look at the down the left-hand side of the page, that is the geo markets that I'm going to talk about. So it's Pearland, League City, Clear Lake City, Friendswood. So this is kind of the southeast quadrant of Houston. That's the area that I primarily serve. So look at the numbers there. The sold number of units is pretty impressive. But look at the third column. These are the unsold numbers. You probably would be a little bit surprised at that. I was actually surprised at it myself. By the way, the source of this information is har.com. Now, there is an asterisk, so at some point during the listing of these homes, the status changed from active to expired, terminated, or withdrawn. So some of these actually could have eventually sold and may have ended up in the sold column. But then look at the last column on the far right. 45% of these home listings went unsold. 45%. So how does that sound? Well, it's certainly better than the batting average of the Astros team batting average during the 2019 World Series, but I think that's terrible. Let's dive into that a little bit more. Now, what I wanted to do was we're going to put up another graphic. It's the information sources used in a home search. Now, as you might guess, most people are going online to look at real estate now. But look at that number. The top number, 99% of millennials search online for websites. 99% of anything is, to me, that's a huge number. And look at even the older boomers, 90% of the older boomers. Now, I'm a boomer, yay, boomers. I'm actually the last year of the boomer, so I've got that distinction. But so I'm not going to go into this anymore, but the bottom line is a lot of these people are, whether they're on their tablets or on the desktops or mobile phones, they are going online. Okay, so how does an agent reach these people? Well, the promotion for a typical agent is they're going to put your listing into the MLS. It's going to get it online. They're going to put a sign in your yard, and then they're going to pray that someone else sells it. Now, in all fairness, I'm going to do that too. You sort of have to do that. But that is a very passive approach. To me, that's table stakes, and that gets you to that 45% number that we were just looking at. So how do you do better than that? Well, I have a 75-point marketing plan, much of which is devoted just to promotion. So I use search engine optimized landing pages. I use targeted Facebook ads for Facebook and Instagram. I do open house ads, use Pinterest, Craigslist, and I've got a budget to do all those things. Now, who's going to sell your home? Well, as much as I would like to bring the buyer myself to your home, the fact of the matter is there's 32,000 other agents working just in the Houston area, so it's more than likely going to be one of them. However, my job is to get as many eyeballs looking at your home as humanly possible. The MLS certainly is a great source. There's a lot of people there, but there's a lot of people all over the internet, and again, we want to get them to you. So at the outset, as I told you when I built Clear Lake Living, I meant it to be a resource for you to use. So while I'd love for you to use me, I know there's a lot of agents out there, but I want you to have the latest updates, research, interviews, and things like that, so that just so you can have a better experience in buying and selling your house. So that's all I've got for today. I wanted to thank you again for your questions and comments. I will answer them right here on the channel. If you found this information helpful, I appreciate all your likes. If you know someone that's going to be either buying or selling a house in the near future, I appreciate you sharing that with them. I'm going to put up all the ways that you can contact me if you got some specific questions. And then if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you continue to get all the updates. That's it. Thank you for watching again. I'm Mark Klebenow, and bye for now.